Hey, what's up, and welcome back to Aquariums with Ty. And today I'm going to be talking about honey gouramis. So I got asked a question in the comments. I'm going to read it right here. It's you think you can do a video on honey gouramis? The past two I've had have passed. All my levels are good. My temperature is good. They just lay on the bottom and die. Okay, so let's talk about that. It's going to be kind of a long winded answer, but you didn't really give me much information to go off, which is okay. So let's answer this question. Alright, so the first thing I do think of is water parameters. I know you did say that your water parameters are okay, but not all test kits test for ammonia. So if you're using Tetra test strips, I might be getting them mixed up, but some test kits don't test for ammonia. So maybe check on that. If that's not the case, then you're good. If that is the case, chances are you do have an uncycled tank and you just don't know it. So check that out. Okay, you did say your temperature was good, so that's good. We don't have to go over that because that would be the next thing that I would say. What are the tank mates in your aquarium? So honey gouramis are pretty peaceful fish. So it is a good chance that if you have an aggressive fish in with them, that it's bullying them and stressing them out, which is causing them to be pushed to the bottom of the tank. Now, my next question would be, are they like pushed into a corner? Something like that. Does it look like they're hiding? It could be that they're being bullied constantly. So depending on what your tank mates are, that could be a factor. Another thing, before I forget this, I know you tested your water, but if you're using tap water, sometimes city water has stuff in it that can actually kill your fish. So I would recommend maybe running some carbon and trying to remove some trace elements in your water that might be hurting your fish. You know, maybe the water company added something that isn't good for your fish. I'm not saying this is the case, but we're just going to cover every base that we can. So, are you overfeeding your fish? Like you said, your water parameters were good. If you do a lot of water changes, you're not going to see the effects of feeding your fish too much necessarily, but they could be constipated and you just don't know it. So if they're constipated, they could be having some swim bladder issues and staying on the bottom. Maybe they can't swim up to the top of the water, things like that. Another thing is, do you have air in your aquarium? So if you have a bubbler, that helps you get air in your aquarium. Now, it's not the bubbles themselves that are providing the oxygen. It's them bursting at the surface of the aquarium, creating surface agitation. That is what creates oxygen exchange in an aquarium. So if you don't have something doing that at the surface of your aquarium, hang on back filters that are constantly creating a waterfall. That helps gas exchange at the top of your aquarium too. Things like that is what you need. So if you just have like a canister filter on your aquarium, and it's just the return head is in the water, you might not be getting the right aeration that you need. You didn't say how fast this is happening. So if this is happening like right away, like you come home, put the fish in, and then this is happening, it could be you're not properly acclimating the fish to its new environment. Even if the temperature is ideal, if they're going from cold to too warm, too fast, then that can still stress out and kill a fish. My brother actually did that not too long ago, so it happens to beginners. So one thing you want to do, how I do it, is the plop and drop method. So I'll float the bag in the aquarium for 30 minutes, and I just set a timer, let it go, and then I'll just take the fish, cut the bag, put a bucket down, a net down, then I'll pour the bag into the bucket, into the net. So then the net catches the fish, and then I'll take the net and dump them into or drop them into the aquarium. So hence the name plop and drop. The reason I do this is because you don't want anything that's in that bag to get into your aquarium. So that's why you dump it into the net first. Okay. So if you're one of those people who do drip acclimation, then depending on, I don't know if you ordered the fish online or how long you had them, but chances are there could be a lot of ammonia in the bag and you just don't know it, and the damage is happening before they even get into your aquarium. So that's something to consider too. Maybe they were shipped across the country. So the last thing, now if all these are good, and this happens after a water change or something like that, chances are you could have forgot to dechlorinate your water. So, anyways, I hope this helped. Thank you for asking your question, and thanks guys for watching. And this is Ask Me Anything. Side question: somebody asked me how old are my goldfish. I actually don't know. I think the big goldfish is over a year old, and the other two, they could be under a year, maybe over a year. But I don't know. I bought them older, so it's impossible for me to know. But hopefully they live a good long life in my aquarium. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Toodaloo.